Have you been looking for easy ways to make money online? Welcome to ECashsociety. Bitcoin talk, mining rig tutorials, and paying smartphone applications all in one location.
All right, guys. So I was here in my Discord, and I was looking at some of the comments that were centering around this application. I could not help but come and check out some of the comments that are going on with this app. This is exactly why it's not going to get a review on my channel. This is probably some of the most hilarious, the most hilarious information I've seen in the world of phone farming. When I see an app that does something like this, I cannot help but question the competency of the person that's developed this application, like what's going on in their mind. They say, they're specifically pointing out people that use phones to accumulate money this way, specifically mentioning farmers. So they use the word farmers and farming communities, and this is where I have to laugh at this and find this humorous, because this is the one thing that should be mentioned over everything that I could say in this video. Guys, I've never really done a video like this, but I had to whenever I saw this. We're going to scroll through some of these comments. If you look at applications like ULotto, Perk, all of the different perk applications, the companies that allow you to run a multitude of phones, like they allow you to do this. ULotto has an unlimited devices program. URewards has what? An unlimited devices program. There are plenty, and I mean plenty, of companies that are totally okay with you running a multitude of smartphones. So whenever I see a company that is starting up an application like this, and they're specifically bashing people that like to run these apps on a multitude of different devices, they try to maximize how much money they can get out of this scenario, I cannot help but just shake my head at a company just like this. So guys, Reward Stash is an application that allows you to launch these videos. There's a few different ways that you can earn with this app, but it allows you to launch these videos and accumulate these points. And I believe that users were using the application FREP to have these videos to where they would launch back to back to back. But here's what makes me question what this application, this company, what they're doing, is the fact that you are allowed to play so many videos and then the points cut off. So they have a cutoff period for these videos. Every single day you can only earn what I believe is up to like 800 points. So I'm trying to understand, if you already have it to where it's cut off to where a user can only earn so much, how could they be breaking any sort of your guidelines? What's the difference between having an application that clicks a button that saves you some work here? Who's to say that people would not take FREP and put that application to use and then have their phone sitting in front of them and they just don't want to click it? Maybe they still watch the ads. Who is this company to say whether a person is watching these advertisements or not watching these advertisements? You created your app in a specific way. You made it a way that allowed people to launch these advertisements so many times throughout the day. Why is there an issue with how they are launching these advertisements throughout the day? This is what I cannot understand with these companies. In the big scheme of things, if you have, I'll say this, the company talked about users and farmers, that there's two different types of people that do this. And as far as your user base, there's only so many different users whenever it comes to this, and them actually caring about these applications. A user will use this application for maybe 3 days, forget all about it, decide that they hate the application as well, and then move on. A farmer will dedicate their time to this application, check out some of the advertisements here and there, decide whether they want to use a product that's in one of those advertisements, go and pick something up. Those are the ones that actually have some money to purchase products out here. Do you think a 16-year-old, 17-year-old kid has the money to go out and purchase a product that's being advertised on these smartphones? Those are your users. So guys, I found this to be very, very humorous whenever a company is as unethical. This is the most unethical scenario that I've ever seen in the world of phone farming. I cannot fathom. I think that Google should take this application, shut it down very quickly, because at the end of the day, and I really hope that I get a response from one of the developers in my video, so we can have this discussion flat out and, take this as far as it needs to go. There's passive applications out here. If you don't like how people are using your application, set it up in a way that does not allow them to use your application that specific way. So I host a GPT website. I know what it's like to witness someone try to breach the terms of my website. I've only had to ban one person to this day on my website. Applications in this line of work and websites are extremely similar. It's all the world of get paid to. So let's come down to some of these comments, though, because I feel like you guys are going to get a major kick out of this scenario. I had to record this video. I just had to. We're going to upload it really quick because it's something that you guys, I can't, you will get a kick out of this. I really believe that. Scott says, very rude developers. I want to come up to this other one, though. There's one specifically right here. Updated the app and all of a sudden I get booted off. I was unable to log back in. I clicked reset passcode 3 times and nothing. What a waste of time. And I wrote the response, hi there, your reward stash account was flagged by our fraud detection system for suspicious activity for using a software. If a person is using an automation software with this application, at the end of the day, this happens everywhere. It doesn't just happen on applications, and a lot of these people are explaining how they're not doing that. They aren't even using a form of software to make this application more simple for themselves. They're taking their hard time and effort to actually make this money, and then this company is turning around and taking that money that they have earned and they are pocketing it. Because this is what makes ECashsociety so great, guys, and why I feel like my channel overall is probably the most informative channel whenever it comes to the world of get paid to scenarios and applications, websites here on YouTube. It is the most informative channel that's on YouTube right now. They make money from the ad providers that are on their application. That's one. And here's the thing, if they have these ads going, if the ad providers soft ban or ban an IP from using those advertisements, are you seeing what I'm getting at? They will not lose money in that scenario. So it's pretty obvious here that one of two things has happened here, and this is just a fact. One of two things has happened. Either the ad provider has pocketed a bunch of people's earnings, what they have earned. They've pocketed that money. I'm willing to bet that they've pocketed some of it. And or they had to go through and ban accounts due to the ad providers. And this is where I'm trying so hard here, guys. And I hope that these ad providers watch my videos, because at the end of the day, if anybody is running these advertisements, and I'm speaking directly to these major ad providers out here, if anybody is out here running these advertisements, it is their discretion whether to care about your ads or not. If they're not going to care about your new stiletto shoes that you're advertising in one of these videos, they're simply not going to care. There's nothing you can do about it. Now, if you have an application that allows someone to run these advertisements passively, good God, I will be the spokesperson for a generation here. If you have an application that allows people to run these videos passively on their phones, they are more likely to look at something and say, you know what, I'm having a great experience with this application, I'm making some money, and if you have a great product, chances are somebody may pick it up. But if you think that that 60-year-old guy that's running, you've got an arcade application going on his phone and he's seeing some advertisements, do you think he's going to go out and buy some hair cream? You have to see this for exactly what it is. If you want your product to reach us in a positive light, in a positive way, you're going to have to share these advertisements with us in a positive way. Now, at the end of the day, there's some people out here that may not care about this world of advertising, these advertisements at all whatsoever, and maybe the only thing they care about is making some money out of these applications. And at the end of the day, nobody signs up for these applications just to help you to make money. That's not why we do this. We don't sign up to applications to help advertising companies. That's not our ultimate goal. Our ultimate goal is to put some money in our pockets. So if you want us to care, if you'd rather have your advertisements going to somebody that is actually making some money out of this scenario, and you want us to pick up these products possibly, give us reasons to sit here and care. So guys, I enjoy doing this. I really get a kick out of seeing scenarios like this that pop up. It never ceases to amaze me, like some of the great things that happen in the world of phone farming or using websites and applications to make money. It never really ceases to amaze me that there are so many positive things that happen here. But every once in a while, you have one of these just awful scenarios where an application will pop up, and it's obvious they don't really understand what they're doing so much. You can see that I went ahead and put my 1 star right here and put a scammer ad, because I feel like at the end of the day, these people should have been paid. And there was the scenario with AdMob, and people are trying to use AdMob. Like, I can't understand why these advertising companies make things so complicated for the person that's trying to make some money out of this scenario. Guys, I'm not sure what else to really go in depth with here in this video. I would like to reach out to these main advertisers out here so they can understand that at the end of the day, if you think that somebody that's over here using something like eLootGG or GamerMine or if any of these websites that you're coming up with small amounts of cryptocurrencies, or this mining application that allows you to play a game and generate a little bit of Litecoin or Bitcoin, if you think that those people are really paying attention to these advertisements, the majority of them, they're absolutely, chances are, they're not. They're not. So at the end of the day, if you want to get your message across with advertising, you're going to have to show it to people in a positive light. Guys, I believe that's it for this episode of ECashsociety Tech Talks. Rewards Stash, that's what it's called. Okay, so man. All right, that's it, guys. That's all I really had to say on this subject, and that's it. I'm gone. That's right, you've been looking for easy ways to make money online. And from here, guys, you can check out some more of my content on my YouTube channel via the links on either side of me, or you can head over to my website and start making money immediately with my website and learning more ways to make money online. And guys, as always, like, comment, and subscribe.